Yeah, I'm just testing this for the first time to see how uh, streaming actually works here on Substack. I don't know if you guys can hear me though, but I'm just trying to see how it goes. It's just impromptu, but we could definitely see. Yeah, I'm Easy Weezy, and this is Easy Weezy. This is Easy Weezy's Substack, and it's a pleasure to be with you guys. So I'm just testing to see how Substack Live actually goes up when it comes to streaming and live streaming. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. I'm going to be showing myself. I don't even have a title for it. I don't really know how it works, but what I'm going to say is, welcome to everybody that is on, and feel free to join in. And I'm Easy Weezy, with introduction of myself. I'm Easy Weezy, and I'm a writer. I write here on Substack, and I write about synesthesia. In the sense of what synesthesia is when centuries in the brain actually gets suppressed and giving a variety of sensations, meaning you're hearing sound, colors, you're tasting shapes, and then you're having like spatial memory. And there have been various artists, like musical artists, get to have lots of this in the sense of, yeah, they get to have much of this kind of experience. And then it also happens with probably scientists and not, I believe everyone is about seeing it, but cultural language, traditions, customs, and life itself just gets to streamline your senses, but some actually get to retain it. Other than that, I try to use that as a way of showing just how, I try to use that as a way of showing just how everything is connected because I like to see it I always like to see it like in my last post for those who following, who took the time to read, who not took the time, who got it and actually read. My last one I talked about attention being alchemy, in the sense of synesthesia is almost like alchemy in the sense that I made an example to someone the other day. When you add milk and you add coffee, you have something new. When you add when you add when you mix in a pot of soup or you're making food, that's alcohol. You're just mixing, training a bunch of stuff and then getting something new. So for me, that's also synesthesia because two variables are coming together to become something new. So that's synesthesia. So I don't just narrow it down just to the psychological part of it, but I try to express it in a more full and grounded aspect of the showing connection we have between ourselves, between you. Everyone on this space now are here for a reason because you got the all out and you decide to join in and then you turn up and join in. But there are other life now going on Substack where you just like to transition. So that is for me synesthesia because your presence here and me being here actually makes it beautiful. And we're actually connecting, we're actually getting to out of our core. I'm talking now, you might be listening, you might not be listening, you might be dropping it, you might be dropping some comments, or you might be doing everything. But in that interaction, in that meeting point, it's called for me synesthesia. And I believe synesthesia is just in everything. And I try to use synesthesia in the sense of just showing you how it's practically like alchemy. And for the issue, for those who are my new post, and you saw my new post, and I talk about the cartography of attention in the sense of how attention is written on us, not just by what we see or what we say, but by community or by nature or by environment or by things that are already in existence before we were born and after we were born, and all those things, how they actualize. That is the cartography of attention. How our attention has been written for us like a DNA or like coded into our genes even before we knew what attention was. Like that is what that my post was talking about, and I actually dropped a video too that is connected. I posted all my socials, including LinkedIn, including Substack, yeah, YouTube, including apps, and even on Instagram. So I try to share it much. I try to bring the word of attention. Because attention is current, but try to bring the more refined definition of attention in the sense of how attention has been certain in this recent time. But there's an estimate. I don't know if I'm actually exact on how many are the attention span of anyone that's at this moment. So anyone that have been here for 4 minutes, your attention span, I guess, does not been affected the way it's supposed to say it is. So your attention is actually kudos to you and kudos to me too for being here with you guys. So let's keep trying to put our attentions right to the right thing, and all the attention that has been shaped by culture, shaped by nature, shaped by environment, shaped by what we've talked about, shaped by people, shaped by government, shaped by everything. All the attention that has been we have been taught where or what or how or where to place our attention. Let's start rewinding those attention and understanding how it was actually imbued into us and try to find a way to put our attention on the right thing, on the right path for us to be able to spend it wisely since it's a very, 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 very important prize. And that's just one aspect of what I kind of, because I also talk about crypto. I'm also into crypto. And like if you read my bio, um, I've been in crypto since let's say 2021. That's the NFT boom. So it was a crazy time. So in that time, crypto was fun. I didn't know much because it was new getting into the world. It was the best way to express that moment was just a very an eye opener in the sense of how deep the world is. Yeah, it's actually big and there's so many people, but it's also small because the internet makes it small. Yeah, internet puts the world at your face, meaning, yeah, now some people you are here now. This is what I talk about Arkham. This is what I talk about Synesthesia. You might be from UK, you might be from Nigeria, you might be in Iran, you might be in even in Venezuela now, or you might be in the US, but you're here in real time and we're talking about the ability to communicate, we have the ability to keep in touch, we have the ability to get to have a conversation even across time and across space. That is synesthesia for me. It's not just about your brain anymore now, it's about everything. That's why I try to say I use it to connect disciplines. I use it to connect how we're connected within ourselves, how we're connected with cosmos at large, how we're connected in everything. So in bringing that to crypto, that I opened my eyes for me. And then with crypto, you can see how everything is connected in the sense of blockchain, how what makes blockchain actually beautiful, what makes blockchain actually very, 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 very amazing in the sense of borderless payments. There's no commission, meaning you have a wallet, you can just send money. So it was a beautiful experience. And in learning about that and in getting in on that, at that time, it was an eye opener. But it got me, I had to go back. I had to sit down, get a couple of things worked out in my mind, my skills, just trying to see how I could pull myself out. So that, yeah, but it has been a beautiful experience because now it's not creating if you, for those on X, actually, you understand that the economy on X is growing. And then there's a crypto aspect of it in the sense of how, um, in the sense of how in crypto world, in crypto society or in the crypto world, when it comes to X, there's a lot of creators now that are getting paid for it. And getting paid for it, um, you're having a, you're having in the sense of if you're in the crypto world and you're in X, you're seeing greater economic access for creators. Elon is also saying something about trying to increase the payments for creators on X. So if you want Substack or if you're here and you want to also hop on X, X is also another free place because yeah, when it comes to crypto, yeah, it has its own bubble. But then when it comes, there are different chapters when it comes to X. But Substack is actually nice one, and I love Substack because yeah, it's connected with beautiful people and amazing people. And then meaning I kind of make people, hey, I see out of my mind. Hey, how's it going, mate? Yeah, happy New Year to you because it's been a while since we are the talk like this. So everyone might say, which will be a blessed day to you. And like I was saying, when it comes to crypto, yeah, crypto is also. I had a crypto publication here on Substack where I tried to introduce or try to express or try to make you understand like the world we're currently in now with the sense of blockchain, in the sense of how blockchain is taking over. It's coming. It's here. And not that it's coming, it's already here and infrastructure that way. 2025 was the year of infrastructure because now you're having stable coin payment everywhere it goes. So you're having the ability to be able to just use you're having the ability to spend crypto like if you're spending a normal currency, you're spending dollars and everything. So that's why I try to bring about lots of content here on Substack too. So just to keep everyone updated, everyone understand where we are, not just about psychology, philosophy, but about finance, it's because blockchain is here to stay and blockchain is going it's going to change everything. It's going to show us just how connected we are. So when Synesthesia talks about our century, it's connected, right? Blockchain just shows us how you're even more connected in the sense of how there's both of its being carried a sense, we can't really but yeah. It shows that transparency. There's a lot of complaints that has been met now. There's a lot of privacy that people are trying to vouch for because people actually want privacy. And that's what blockchain is bringing and coming. And now everything's going to be tokenized. Everything's going to be more about digital, because it's just a digital world. So that is why I do that. Just take that. This is first time up online trying this, and amazing to see you guys. And a big shout out to you out of my mind, out of my damn man. Yeah, I'm actually out of my damn man actually coming up on live today, and it's like it's actually one. Yeah, that your name is actually my state of mind right now. I'm really out of my mind. So a big shout out to you, man. Much love to you. I hope we're going to kick it as always, man. So, I hope everyone's having a beautiful start to the year. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You want to hop up, we could definitely schedule. It's just, wishing everybody a beautiful year. Wishing everybody, I would like to say, a beautiful Sunday is off here because, in my time, I'm currently in Iran. I'm living in Iran, and my time currently in Iran is 7:27 p.m. And it's already quite late, so maybe over there, you're already morning or afternoon or evening for my time. It's already in PM, so probably it's quite late for that. So the week Monday's coming. I know many people don't like Monday, but I hope you get to rest well and you're a Sunday wherever you are. And hop into Monday feeling cool, hop into Monday feeling fresh, hop into Monday feeling chic outside towards the come because it's the 20th. So we gotta keep it locked in, gotta keep it going, gotta keep it, gotta keep it kicking it. So it's a beautiful world we live in now. The ability to be with you guys and be here with you guys is actually one of that. So what can be there? What else can I say? I'm also, yeah, I also have my app is already up. And yeah, one thing I want to talk about my app because Substack actually got to make me understand that reading content is actually very important because if the attention span is getting shorter in the sense that people are taking time to read it, on Substack, I think that's quite different because the reading economy of Substack is being, it's like, it's like Substack is like an engine, you just pipe in the reading economy. So you can actually take your time to read, to go 7 minutes read, 5 minutes read, 4 minutes read. If attention span is getting shorter, but you take that time to read, it's actually quite beautiful. So I and my app is called BookQuest, and BookQuest is like it's a reading companion, meaning there's a lot of information actually going out in these days in the sense of there's lots of information. There's lots of information. So as you're getting so much information into your mind, into your brain, how do you retain your information? It's quite hard, because there's just a lot. And the brain does what it does, but tries to keep you alive, tries to keep you mellowed, meaning tries to just take some information, the short time and just takes it away. And then when you get to know, remember most of it. But then it brings you up, depending on your memory dexterity, of how strong or how powerful your memory is. But depends on the page. But that's where BookQuest comes in. There's some BookQuest. This AI is integrated, and on this chapter of BookQuest, you get to be able to have debates, and then reading is not just active but passive. You get to have debates, you get to have swaps, you get to have the ability to challenge what you're reading, and then when in that aspect, it makes reading more interactive. And in that interaction, because when you're doing something, it makes you, it sticks, and when you're just passively attending to it. So in that interaction, the book you're reading makes it stick to your memory and helps retention and all that. So that is the idea behind the book quest. And that is just one aspect because yeah, the white paper is already out, but there's this on Twitch that I need to make on it in the sense of be able to take it because when it comes to be able to take it, I don't know, but there's a lot of ideas in that, but it's just on the menu for now. But if you want to test it and check it out with a few books on it or what you can access because of the whole library stuff and the ability to get across to get books. Because books are, they have copyrights and you have a lot of laws that I don't even know much about, but I'm still trying to, there's just so much, but I'm still trying to find a way to get and learn what it's all about so I stick to compliance. I don't build someone else's. So for now, they just the books available. You can try them. You can use it and then have your debates, have your trivias, have your quizzes, and see what you think. And feel free to always leave your review about what you think, the tricks you can think, oh wow, this happened that, what do you think you could add? Oh, okay, what this is what. And then every other thing, the gamification aspect of it, that is going to be on blockchain. So everyone gets to have the blockchain experience when it comes to minting NFTs or perhaps when it comes to having good tricks at minting. So that is just one. But any other thing we have to take you to that will be explored in the future. But for now, those are I just what is out there and you could just test it. It doesn't require much. Leave your comment, leave your reviews of what you think about the app. Or if you enjoy using it, about your user experience in the sense of how the flow on your screen when you're reading about the text. And if there's anything you think as a tweak that could be added, tweak video always say I'm up for ideas and up to take ideas and we'll learn too. So as we all learning, as we're all growing and we're all connected. And that's just what I want to touch on the book. I thought about book quest. And the app is the link is on my bio, so you could just check it out. Definitely kind of leave your comment down. What goes? Beautiful Sunday. Weather is cold. I believe it's winter and everything's possible. So wherever you are, I hope you have a very, very warm winter. So if it's too cold, feel free to hop into the century cafe because that's my chance. You can have some caffeine, but not the regular caffeine, the reading caffeine that actually makes you mind. But yeah, you could just warm yourself up with some coffee. Yeah, that would do one. Yeah, you could drink some tea too. So yeah. But so I'm wrapping it up now until we get to see until we get to see what where we take this. But this is my first live on Substack and the first for a year, so we could definitely see how we definitely take this or we will be taking to. But for now, we're just gonna keep kicking it. We're gonna keep it going and having fun, having some time, keep on sharing my ideas, my opinions, my contemplations, my top approaches on what I think I'm going to try to share and how much it was able to share, and also inviting feedback to learn from you guys too, because everyone has different experiences. Because I've learned something, because I'm checking in phenomenology and in the sense of a study of experiences. Experience is something you can't take away from anybody. As to how everyone has their own teaching experience, everyone has their own teaching that's unique and personalized to them. In essence of that, when you share and then another person share, like I say, okay, well, I always like to pronounce it in the sense of synesthesia. And then that makes it beautiful. That it becomes an eye opener because your experience pours into mine and mine pours into yours, and then you have another flow of something unique in the sense that you come out this place with something new, I come out with something new, and that is the beauty of what internet has given us as an information media to share the information together and to get across to the large amount of people in terms of this vastness that in terms of how what is all about. So that will be the Uncle now because it's just about 18 minutes jump. I appreciate everyone that joined in for the first time, even if this was impromptu. Um, Looking forward to kicking it with you guys throughout this new year. Like your support is much appreciated. Your time is much valued. Your kindness is highly accepted and with gratitude and kind, much love. And I'm returning it back to you by saying it's a pleasure being with each and every one of you. Pleasure connecting with each and every one of you. And I'm looking forward to connecting more to strengthening this connection and this established connection. But we don't know where it might take us to. But something I value and I appreciate. And I want to say each and every one of you, beautiful day, wherever you are, a beautiful week to come, a beautiful year in advance. And do take care and have a good one right now.